This is Traveler Foolproof. It's got Buffalo Trace behind it, Chris Stapleton's name on it, and a lot of hype. But the real question is, who is this whiskey actually for? Yo, what's up? It's your favorite Samoan Barkeep here. I'm drinking every bottle on the bar, and today we're going to dive into this new bottle from Buffalo Trace. This is the Traveler Foolproof, blend number 40. So, Traveler, there was a lot of hype when Traveler first came out, 90 proof blended whiskey. It was flying off shelves. It was going for, twice, 3 times the price on secondary. Everyone was dying to get the initial Traveler. As soon as a few people started tasting it, it was very clear that Traveler, I don't want to say it's a money grab, but I mean, this is not whiskey for the whiskey connoisseurs. This is whiskey for, the general public, maybe Chris Stapleton fans. It just doesn't bring enough to the table. At least the 90 proof version didn't. So, I didn't really want to get this bottle. So, this is for you guys out there watching. I took the plunge and grabbed this so I could do a review for you guys. But, I don't expect much from Traveler. This is kind of novice level whiskey. At least the last batch was. So, take that with a grain of salt when we do the review here. Hey, before we dive into this Traveler anymore, this Friday I'm going to drop my Hunt List 2026, so definitely come back and check that out. I'm going to put up all the bourbons I'm going to be hunting in 2026, and yes, I know it's mostly unicorns. I've been pretty fortunate with getting most of the regular kind of everyday bottles, so at this point in my whiskey journey, that's basically all I'm looking for is unicorns. Great store picks too, but there's not really a release calendar for those a lot of the time. So aside from the great store picks that I'm always on the hunt for, most of what I look out for is going to be unicorns. So anyways, Friday this week, check it out. I'll be dropping my hunt list for 2026. All right, so before I jump into the Traveler Foolproof, please go ahead and hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. You know how much it helps the channel. And then hit me in the comments. What did you think when you tried the original Traveler? And what do you think of the new Foolproof version? Have you tried it? Yay or nay? What do you think? So hit me in the comments. Let me know. All right, so a little bit about this bottle, Traveler Foolproof. This is coming in at 121 proof, blended whiskey. It doesn't say anywhere on the bottle that it's coming from outside of the United States, which I think is required by the TTB. So that leads me to believe that this is likely something, or it's not likely. This is distilled in the United States. As you know, Sazerac, Buffalo Trace, they own quite a few different distilleries. So it could be Barton, it could be Buffalo Trace, could be all kinds of different things. But anyways, the master distiller, Harlan Wheatley, along with Chris Stapleton, blended something together to come up with this. So price tag on this one, it's about $40. So a little more than kind of the bottom shelf whiskey. So you'd expect it to be a little bit of a higher tier. So let's see if it lives up to that price tag. If you're looking at Washington, so $40, if we're talking hell tax, that means this bottle in Washington would end up costing you about $51, $52 out the door. So, you can get good whiskey for $50 nowadays, even with the hell tax. So that's a high price tag to have on something like this that a lot of people are already panning. So, just price matters to some people at least. All right, Traveler Foolproof, here we go. As I hit my head on the mic. All right, ethanol on the nose. You definitely get that proof is coming through pretty heavy on the nose. Get a little bit of vanilla, not much oak at all. If you're looking at the color, this is like Barely getting to gold. Like, I mean, this is very, very light in color. And that's kind of all I'm getting is ethanol with just a hint of vanilla on the nose. So let's get it on the palate. Here we go. Yeah, so ethanol comes through on the palate. A little hot. I do get a little bit of kind of toffee, a little bit of vanilla on the palate. A little bit of spice. Not really picking up on the type of spice. It's just giving, in addition to the ethanol, it's giving a little spice. And then a nice little Kentucky hug. It's pretty thin as far as the mouthfeel goes. Like, you're not getting much as far as legs either. All right, so is this the worst whiskey of all time? No. Is it drinkable? I mean, it's drinkable. I'm not going to have to drain pour this. It's not going to be one I'm going to gravitate to when I have such a big whiskey collection. I mean, this is just going to collect dust on the bottom shelf of the bar probably. I might end up in some cocktails or something, but this is the kind of thing I would say if you're a novice, you're just getting into whiskey. You could get this if you wanted to get a little bump up in proof, bump up in the heat. If you're just trying to get a little bit more kick than your kind of standard offerings that are coming in at those low price points. Unfortunately, even Buffalo Trace is putting out like benchmark full proof at a high proof, and you get that for like $20. So, I mean, I don't know really what the market they're trying to attract with this one is, other than just like the, celebrity's name on it. Let's get people to buy it. So, simple, not complex at all. This is like novice level whiskey. So if you're new to the game, just trying things out, this might be one you can see if you like that flavor profile. If you're a seasoned whiskey person, like, there's not even any reason for you to grab this. It's nothing. It's not worth anything. Sorry. If you want a sample of it, hit me up. I'll be happy to shoot you over a sample of this so you can try it out for yourself. Because like I said, I'm probably not going to get much farther into that bottle than I already am. So there you go. I'm not trying to, disparage Buffalo Trace at all. I love Buffalo Trace products. Just, this one's not for me. So everyone's palate's different. I was reading some reviews prior to doing the video. Lots of people love it, and most people hate it. So I don't hate it, but at $45, almost $50 in Washington with the hell tax, just not worth it for me. So there you go. All right, well, that was my review of Traveler Full Proof. Take it as you want. And as always, thank you for watching. Have a good one. I'd give you a cheers, but I already polished off my pour, and I'm not pouring any more of this. So have a good one.